Hello everybody, this is Safrina with Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings. I'm going to be doing your tarot card readings today for the month of September. The days are going to be from the 10th to the 30th, 2019. I just wanted to let everybody know that that I'm sorry that I wasn't available to do the first half of September, which is the 1st through the 9th. I've been under the weather. I do have health problems, so every once in a while I do get under the weather, and I am feeling better now. I have enough energy to read the cards, you know what I mean? But I don't have enough energy to get myself together to be, on the recording or whatever. So I'm only gonna do the rest of September, this half of the month, and then the 15th to 30th, I'm going to do it just the way I'm going to do it right now with just the cards, and I'm going to read them to you. But in October, I will be back in the swing of things, and I will be, back in the recordings, but if people like the way that I read, like the way I like right now, then I'll just keep doing it like this. It's just whatever is comfortable with y'all. Okay? So, that being said, okay, well, this is just the general reading, okay? And this is going to be for the Sagittarius sign of Cancer, okay? And this is for September the 10th to the 30th, 2019. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, I don't work with any particular planet that might be, up for the moment. I work with all planets that's known by man. I even work with the planets that are in the galaxies that we don't know about. So I work with all planets, okay? So, like I was saying, this is just a general reading. This might or might not resonate. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest here, because it might resonate with someone else. And just to let you know that there are other tarot card readers, and they are fabulous. They are unique. We're all unique. You know what I mean? Besides me reading tarot, I do look at other people's tarot readings. Of course, for my sign, I'm a Sagittarius. And I like checking out because I always get a little bit of a little bit of something from everybody. Okay? So we're going to just get right into it, okay? So, mind you, this is just a general reading, and this is for September the 10th to the 30th, 2019. Sagittarius sign is going to be for Cancer. We're going to get right into it, okay? So, here we go. Okay. So, okay, universe. I call upon the gods and goddesses in the cosmos to please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my star angels from the galaxies. Please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon Mother Nature. Supreme Goddess Mother Nature, please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my ancestors. Ancestors, please ascend on these cards now for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my relatives, friends, people that are new, that are no longer living in the flesh on this planet, but they are around in spirit. So spirits, please guide around for a divine message for the month of September. For the month of September, the days are going to be from the 10th to the 30th, 2019. Zodiac sign is going to be for Cancer. Okay, so here we go. Spirits around me, can I get a first card? First card, please. Spirits around me. So we did get a first card, and that is the Hermit mode. Okay, so I'm going to just call out the cards. I'm going to do my best to try to get all the cards into the recording. So don't worry if you don't see it. I'm going to call them all out at first, and then at the end I'm going to read them all, and I will show you the card as I go into the reading, okay? So here we go. Spirits around me, can I get the second card? Please, spirits around me. I did receive the second card, which is the Empress, okay? Spirits around me, can I get the third card? Third card, please, Spirits around me. Can I get the third card? Third card, stand out, stick out, flip out. Okay, we got a card, which is, it did come out upside down, okay, which is the nine of wands, okay? Spirits around me. Can I get the four card, please, Spirits around me? Can I get the four card? Four card I did receive, okay? The four card is the Three of Swords. That is the four card, and that is what came in, and we're going to keep it going. And then I'll read at the end. Spirits around me. Spirits around me, can I get the fifth card? Fifth card I did get is the Six of Swords, upside down, okay? So we're going to keep it going. Spirits around me, can I get the sixth card? The next card that came out is the Knight of Wands, okay? So spirits around me. Can I get the seven card, please, Spirits around me? Seven card, please, Spirits around me. Sorry, kind of fell out right now, but here we go. Spirits around me, can I get the seven card, please, Spirits around me? Okay, now what I did get is the Lovers, which is the seventh card. So spirits around me, can I get the eight card? Eight card, please, Spirits around me. Can I get the eight card? Eight card, please, Spirits around me. Okay, well now, the eight card is the Four of Cups. Okay? So spirits around me, can I get the nine card? Nine card, please, Spirits around me. Can I get the nine card? Okay, nine card I did get in is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? So here we go. Spirits around me, can I get the 10th card? Spirits around me, can I get the 10th card? 10th card, please, Spirits around me. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles for the 10th card. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get into the reading. The first card that I did get is the Hermit card. The Hermit is a major arcana. The Hermit is a major arcana. And basically, this is your current state of emotion right now. You're a hermit mode. You're going inside. You know, you might have had a couple of things happen. Maybe something with a relationship. Maybe something with family, or maybe finances are not up to what they're supposed to be. And you're just going inside to do a little introspection and see what you can do, you know, to try to make the situation better. But if you notice, the Hermit goes within, okay? And the Hermit has always known this. He goes within to get answers. He goes within to ask the divinity to let him see things clearer, okay? And the Hermit is a person that doesn't, you know, like to run into obstacles. The Hermit goes around obstacles, and that's what the Hermit does. The Hermit tries to figure out ways to do something, you know, on a spiritual level, you know, to try to get in balance with the divinity, okay? So the divinity is asking to please go inside and to take time for yourself and whatever you're doing. That can be, you know, from you working, making your money, you being with family, or you being with a lover. Sometimes we do got to get away to see, you know, what really makes us happy. And a lot of times us being with family or people or a job is not it's not going to do it, okay? So we always have to find out what is it that makes us happy. It can be a lot of things. So a lot of times it won't fall in our lap. We always have to go inside, you know, and ask the divinity to please, you know, to help you get through the tunnel so you can see more clearly. And a lot of times, you know, meditation, yoga, stuff like that will help you become better aligned so you can have better decisions, you know, in relationship, works, or family. Okay? So we're going to put this card down and keep it going. The next card I see is the Empress. The Empress, this can be a male or female energy. But if it's for female energy, I do see pregnancy coming around. So maybe you are planning on getting pregnant, or maybe you're thinking about getting pregnant. But if you don't want to get pregnant, please use precaution, use protection, because I do see it coming around. Okay? For men, this can be for men or women. For men, it can be an idea coming up. So the divinity is just letting you know, don't stress. You know, keep your trust in the divinity. Trust that Mother Nature is going to get you to where you need to go, okay? So that's what this card is trying to say. This is your second major arcana. To please go into the divinity. And if you can see the lady, she's sitting on her plush pillow. She's in the grass. You see the trees. And she's just living plush, okay? So this card is really saying, go into the divinity, you know, and for any problems that you have and to get any clarity to your situation, okay? So we're going to put this down and we're going to keep it going. The next card that I see, which is in your mind, which is in the Nine of Wands, and it is upside down. So maybe, like I said, maybe you are, you know, it's either one of those three: family, job, or relationship with someone else that might have had you in a tight spot, you know, but you're not feeling that way anymore. You're doing what you're supposed to do right, and that's why it's coming in upside down, because you're no longer being imprisoned by whatever it is you have going on in your life. And it's either those three, okay? Don't let nobody, you know, try to say how your feelings are going to be. You always decide what kind of feelings you're going to be in. You're in charge of your own emotions. And if you feel like you have somebody that wants to play with your emotions, and I hate to tell you that person might not be the right thing, that job or the family. Sometimes we got to get away from family, you know, to find out what really makes us happy. I'm not trying to talk about everybody's family, but sometimes family can hold you back. Okay, so don't let your family hold you back. Do your family, do your job, do your friends, and you know, in doses. Learn how to do it like that, and know how to, you know, say when and when not. Okay, so we're gonna put that down, and we're gonna keep it going. The next card that I do see that's coming up is the Three of Swords. Okay, and this is your deep conscientious feelings. So I'm probably thinking that maybe for most people, it might be with the relationship. You know, maybe you feel some kind of way. Maybe you feel like there's something might be going on. Or if it's with a job or with money, maybe you feel like you're being cheated or you're not getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid. Maybe family, like I said, maybe holding you back, you know, hurting your feelings about things you want to do. And because, you know, it's not the way you probably were raised to do. But a lot of times the way we're raised is not what gets us anywhere, okay? Because a lot of times, you know, we're imposed into what we're supposed to do, you know, growing up from a young age. So what this is saying is like, don't let nobody give you any feelings about what you want to do with your own life. You do what makes you happy, okay? No matter if it's a relationship, family, or business, or the way you make your money, or however, okay? Be in charge of your own emotions. The next card that I see was in your past. It's in your past, and it is the Six of Swords. So right here, yeah, I'm thinking maybe wherever the situation or problem is that you probably thought of moving away from it or trying to get away from it, but you couldn't find yourself to do it. Maybe you didn't have the strength. Maybe, you know, finances, or maybe you're just afraid to, you know, let your family go and to just be really out on your own. But sometimes you got to take that first step, you know, to find out who you really are and to find out what makes you happy. Because, you know, a lot of times people are not going to make us happy. You know, people here on this earth, this is just 3D. That's going on around us. Like when you put your hand in front of your face, that's 3D. Okay? And a lot of times, people, family, people that we meet are not going to make us happy like that. We have to go inside and become aligned with the divinity and learn how to balance out our male and female energies, you know. And a lot of times, once we get to that point, then we probably won't even want to be bothered with a relationship. A lot of times when we get to that point and we don't want to be bothered, we always run into someone that have our same ideas and same thoughts. So what this card is trying to say is really try to just, just do you. Don't try to go somewhere to make you happy. If you're not getting paid one place, go somewhere else and get paid some more money or something like that. Or if your family's wearing you out, like I said, do them in doses. If it's a lover or something that keeps trying to, do mess, maybe third-party action, then I do believe that it might be happening. Because if you're thinking that it's happening and there's things that are not in line or things that are not supposed to be happening, chances are you could be right. Okay? So, and if a person doesn't let you get close and let you see, what's really going on, like let you doing your investigation and just them being, letting you do it, then there's a problem. Okay? So I do see a third party in here. But I'm gonna wait till I get to the end of the cards. I just have 10 cards up, but at the end of the reading, I do two extras, to let you know what could be going on. Okay. So the next card that I see is the Knight of Wands, and this is your future card. This is your future. It is upside down. Something about the Knight of Wands ain't right. Okay. Something about them wands, and even though the Nine of Wands is someone that comes in that can be a little confrontational, that comes in and takes over. You know what I mean? And a lot of times when they come in, they don't even think about, if they hurt anybody's feelings or anything. So that's why this card is upside down, because the Knight is usually maybe someone that you're messing with. From what I'm seeing, this is just messages that I'm getting for each card. So the Knight that's coming in, is coming in, but they are coming upside down. So maybe I feel like you are seeing the signs, but you need to follow them signs, and try to get you into a better situation. Because with this Knight of Wands upside down, it's not looking too good, okay? So that's if you're like partnered with somebody, because I do see something about a third party situation going on here, that it might be going on. So they can be a man or woman, this reading, but the whole point is that I do see three-party action going on here, okay? So that's just what I'm seeing right here, okay? So I'm going to keep going. The next card that I see is the Lovers. And this is your 7th card, and this is your emotional feelings, how you feel about the situation and everything. Now, you feel like the Lovers with this situation you got going on. You feel like that there is your lover, But a lot of times, sometimes we can get into situations and it can be because of dependency, okay? So, with this card, I would like to, sit here and say that your relationship is going to work or whatever, but I'm going to just be truthful. This card can be within two people, but with this third party going on, this card, what this is giving me and what the divinity is trying to tell you is that you got to love yourself. A lot of times, this can mean that too, about, learning how to balance out your male energies and your female energies, okay? And when you learn to balance out those feelings, of male and female energy, then, most of the times you won't even feel like you want to be bothered with anybody. Then you pretty much just do what you got to do to make your money, and to make sure that you stay on top. And then, of course, contribute, if you just become real good and you make lots of money, of course you want to give back and help people. You know what I mean? And, to spread the word of the divinity, so everybody can get a piece of it. Okay? So the Lovers, yes, that's what I'm seeing right here, that you should just go inside, get in line with your male and female energies. We all have male and female energies. Some of us just choose to acknowledge one way. Like maybe you're born a woman, or you can be born a man and you're used to living that kind of way. But I'm not trying to say, to be in tune with the other half, to dress up like a woman or to dress up like a man. Like if you're a woman and you live like a woman, and all you gotta do, you don't have to dress up like a man or anything. You could just acknowledge that, yes, this is how I live. I'm a woman, but I do understand there is a male side to me. And once you just acknowledge that, you don't even have to get dressed up like a man. You don't even have to have a man's name or nothing. Just acknowledge that there's another half of you. Then, things will become more aligned for you. And then you'll get to a situation where, you'll be able to see bullcrap. Then, a lot of times when we're in love, we want to be with someone, we always ignore the information that's there that's helping us, is trying to let us know what's going on, okay? Okay, so that's that. We're going to put this down and keep it going. The next card that I see coming up, which is the 8 card, and this is basically your environmental influences. And this is the 4 of Cups, okay? And what this card means to me is that there is an idea coming in, okay? But you got to take your time and you got to let it come in, and you can't be down in the dumps. You have to keep your spirit up. You got to keep your energy up. Because if you're not in the uppity up spirit, then nothing's going to happen for you. Then you will be out in the dumps. Your mind is a very powerful thing. A very powerful thing that we have on our body, And if we could learn to control our emotions through our minds and through our heart, then we can, get a lot of stuff and a lot of things that happen for us. But if we're in the dumps, worried about don't nobody want us, we're lonely and this and that, then we're going to be like that. Okay? So just keep your head out of there. Do things that are going to keep your mind busy. And don't worry about no one else. Just get yourself together. And once you do that, then you'll get a divinely idea that comes to you. Okay? So that's what this card means. To keep positive, and then the message will come from the divinity. Okay? So that's the key word, stay positive. The next card that I see that comes in is your hopes and fears. And it is an 8 of Pentacles. So right now, you are working on something and you are worried about, if you're doing it right. Well, as far as, a business, don't worry. Keep doing your business. But like I said, if you're not happy where you're at and you feel like you're being cheated, leave. And go somewhere and find somewhere where they're going to treat you better, okay? Because you don't want to be nowhere, where you feel some kind of way and you feel like they're not doing you right. You need to live there, because then you're not happy and then you're just making bad energy for you and bad things are going to happen. Okay? So what the 8 of Pentacles is saying is to keep doing your work, keep your head up, stay positive, and keep negative people and thoughts away from you, negative emotions, just anybody that's doing anything that's like not right and crappy. Okay? So we're going to put that down and keep it going. The next card that I do see is the 8 of Pentacles. See, when you keep doing your work, and you stay positive, and you don't let anybody worry you, and you don't worry about, if people are trying to talk about you or if your family's trying to hold you back, and if you just get that all out the way, then you'll get the Ace of Pentacles. The Pentacles to me is money, and it is the Ace of Pentacles, and because it is the Ace of Pentacles, it is given through the universe. But you have to believe, you have to put in trust in the divinity that this is going to happen for you. And once you do that, then you'll get what's coming to you, okay? So the next card that I see, which is your 11th card, is the 3 of Cups. And right back door to it, I see the 3 of Pentacles. So this is a 3-party situation. And I wanted to show you in your feelings, deep down inside something bad's going on. So like I'm saying, do not worry about this relationship that I see that might be doing other things that they're not supposed to. You see the signs. Now you need to follow the signs. Now the cards are telling you, now you need to make that decision. Sounds like that this person makes you worry a lot. You need to get rid of that person so you can put your feelings into something else that is going to give you back, okay? Because right now what I see is not looking too good, okay? You got the 3 of Swords, which is, feelings, of being hurt, third-party situations. Maybe there's a third party on their half or something like that going on. But I see that's what's going on, okay? So I'm thinking this is more of a relationship situation, okay? So please know to get away from people that are negative. If your family is not doing you right and they're holding you down, then I'm not telling you to get rid of your family. Stop talking to your family. Do them in doses, okay? And if you're at a job that's not doing you right, then you need to find you a new job. But as far as this relationship, you need to give up on this relationship and work on your pinnacles, which is your money. Getting your pinnacles up and keeping your energy positive, okay? So go ahead and let this person go so you know you can have someone good come in, okay? Because best believe if you have someone bad there, when a good person comes, then you'll be so blind by the bad person that you won't even notice that there's a good person there. Before you know it, that person is gone with someone else, okay? So please get negative people out your life so you can move on. Okay, so this is the message for today. I hope you did catch the message. If you needed to rewind, please rewind, catch the message. If it resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Donate to the channel if you can. Anything will help. Thank you. I would really appreciate it, okay? So this is the reading for tonight, and I hope you did catch the message. And I will be back in October. To do your reading, okay? So please join me, and I will be back. I'm Seth Rena, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings. Hope to see you next time. Thank you.